So note down the question. Right? Is it visible? Let's start. So morning we discussed a few concepts, right? Based on that concept, we'll try to solve the questions. Okay, I'll give you the hint to try to solve it as soon as possible. Okay, chalo start. So all the models of JE and NEET will be covered in this session. Okay. So a coil of how much body here? There is 800 turns and 50 centimeter square area. Makes 10 RPS revolution per second, which means frequency, right? About an axis in its own plane, the magnetic field is how much here? 100 gauss perpendicular to its axis, right? What is the instantaneous induced EMF? What is the instantaneous induced EMF? So what are the given data here? Just try to get it. The number of turns is actually 800. Area is given as how much here? 50 into 10 power minus 4 meter square. Is it correct, buddy? Frequency how much I gave you? 10 RPS means revolution per second. Correct only. Then what is it again? I gave you magnetic field also. Magnetic field is how much here? 100 Gauss. But you need to convert into Tesla. So 1 Gauss is equal to how much Tesla? 10 power minus 4. 1 Tesla is equal to 10 power 4 Tesla Gauss. 1 Gauss is equal to how much here? Minus. Yes or no? Not done. So EMF formula you need to write. What is that it is doing here? Plane RPS about its own plane. Means revolution per its own plane it is doing. Yes or no? It's rotating basically. Its own plane it is rotating. So there is like for example there is a magnetic field like this. Right? Like this the magnetic field. Right? And a coil is actually rotating about its own plane. It's not revolving, it is rotating like this. Yes or no? So rotating now, what is the here? What is the omega? Am I correct? What is the radius of this one here? R. Okay, radius is not given, but directly they give you area here. So you know what is the EMF there formula? What is the EMF formula? We told you half into B into R square into omega. Am I correct? R square into omega or not? R square into omega. So what you do R here means you multiply pi and divide with the pi na. It will convert into what is it here? Half into, yes or no? 2 pi. Here what is it here? B into pi R square into omega. Omega means what is it here? 2 pi into what is it I can write? A frequency can I write or not? Yes or no? So your formula will be converted into, this is the area. Yes or no? Am I correct? So, so what is it now? Substitute all the data and give you the answer. So this will be what is this here? This will be area for you. So magnetic field is equals to, here this pi and this pi I can cancel if you want. Then what is this here? B divided by 2 I will have, and area we have the EMF, sorry, this is EMF. B into area into what is it, buddy? And 2 also there, no? 2 and 2 can I cancel? 2 will be also left. Only BAF will be there. Yes or no? Formula will convert into this one, BA into F. BA is how much here? And number of turns are there how much here? NBA. Yes or no? How much number of turns in the coil? N. Number of turns in the coil is N. So NBAF. Right? Huh? Now multiply them. 800 plus magnetic field is how much here? I can cancel here 10 power only minus 2 because here it will cancel. Then what is that area? Area we have it as a 50 into 10 power minus 4. And then what else we have here? Frequency is how much here? 10. Give me the answer. How much, buddy? Tell me. This 0 I can cancel. This is completely vanished. Yes or no? And what else? Here two zeros are there. So here 1 10 power minus 2. 8 5s are how much? Right? 40, right? 40 into 10 power minus 2. Here again I can write 0.4 volt. 0.4 volt. Is it clear? Here we don't have any spokes, but we are only rotating this coil, only we are rotating. So we will use this formula. Number of turns in the coil is like this. Right? Shall I move forward? Do this question. A straight rod of length L is rotating about axis passing through some point. Okay, the uniform magnetic field exists parallel to its axis of the rotation. Fine, parallel to axis of the rotation. Now, EMF induced in the P and Q. It's a very good question actually. So I'll try to analyze this question. Okay, there is a rod like this. Right? There is not at the center. Center if it is rotated, na, we know the answer. What is the answer now? EMF will become 0. But now the axis was rotating. Which one? This is. This is the axis. Okay. You need to visualize the things. Okay. So that Gangadhar can sleep happily. What a Gangadhar? Enjoying the life, right? Idiot. So this is a point over here. It is there. Now magnetic field. Which direction is there, buddy? The axis of rotating means this is the axis. Upon this, the magnetic field is actually applied in this manner. Are you getting my point here? Right, it's three-dimensional diagram. That's it, nothing else. Now, what are you doing? You are rotating this rod. So, rod will be rotated in this manner or not? Yes or no? Got it? So, basically, from here, if you see, from here, if you see, you can see, visualize the things here. Means the rod is rotated along the axis. Means about an yeah, the diagram. If I try to show you like this, also I can try to show you. This is a magnetic field, right? So this magnetic field, this rod is actually from certain point, it is been rotated. Clear? Got it, right? So what is the formula you got for that? So how would I use it? The current direction for this point. So here, how much length we have here? 4L by 5 this side. Here how much we have here? L by 5. Am I correct? Now first let's see current direction. So obviously the direction, this is the tangential velocity. Am I correct? So I'll use the right hand rule. Which rule right here? So magnetic field is actually downside force. So current direction in this one, in this rod, initially it will be like this. Yes or no? Am I correct? So means this part of the rod, the current is which direction here? Like this. Then what about this part of the rod? Because the tangential velocity will be like this. Yes or no? So the current direction in this one will be here I1. The current direction in this one will be how much here? I2. So I need to take the difference of it. Are you getting my point? So you know the EMF formula for that. EMF is equal to, formula is what is it? Half into BL square into omega. Omega or BM? Omega, right? Yes or no? Remember this formula? Yes. But it is, let's take a E1 and this is a L1. Can I take it like that? I am taking this one as a L1. Then what about this one here? This part will be L2 or not? So E2 will be how much here? EMF2 will be half into B times of L2 square into omega. Now difference. That's it, right? The difference. The difference is what is it here? Difference in EMF will be E2, sorry, E1 minus E2. So half into B into, instead of L, what is it I can write here? 4L divided by 5 whole square into omega minus half into B into L by 5 whole square into omega. Give me the answer now. How much it will come, right? I know that B is common, 2 is also common, L by L square divided by 25 also I can take it common, omega also I can take it common, 4 square will be how much? 16 minus 1. Yes or no? So total answer will be what is it here? B L square omega into 15 divided by 50. So your answer will be how much here? 3 by 10 times of B L square omega. Are you getting the point here? Yes or no? If it is from the center, na 0, EMF will be 0. But it is not from the center, it is from one of the, got it now? So concept and all you have to relate it. Shall we move on? Got it, buddy? I am rotating. Means give me that scale, right? Scale, you know. Generally, from your point of view, for example, I am rotating like this. Now, can you all see this? Yes or no? Can you all see this? But now what I am doing here? I am doing this like this. Yes or no? So it's not easy for us to see. But magnetic field is like this. It is along the axis. At this point, I am putting it. I am rotating it like this. Clear? So it will be easy for you. Very difficult now? Shall I move on now? Will you do this question? This is last year's model, as I told you morning. Number of spokes concept. This model is not only important for the NEET, but it's also for your board exam also it is important. Okay? These are deep questions. What are these? Deep questions. Right neatly. Josha, how many days you have a secret? It's been a 2 years, right? Still you have a secrets? But cigarette, abba. Very good. Cigarette कहते हैं. Nobody heard that, right? Very good. Super. Cycle wheel है with how many spokes पड़ी है? How many spokes here? 64. Do you know how to drive a cycle? Not the kid cycle, the real cycle I'm talking. Sure? I don't believe you. So 64 spokes is rotating with how much here? N rotation per second body. N rotation. We don't know what is this N. The N rotation per second means the N rotation per second means what is it here? It is a frequency. Yes or no? So right angles to the horizontal component of the magnetic field. Abba. Horizontal component of the magnetic field. Okay. Horizontal component means which horizontal component it didn't mention. We'll discuss about it. Now the induced EMF generated between its axial and the rim is E. Already E is given, right? The number of spokes is reduced to how much here? 32. Then the value of induced EMF will be. The value of induced EMF will be. Tell me what is the induced EMF? I told you in the morning. Like for example, I have a we are doing, this is a magnetic field. Let's imagine yourself, and this is the Earth's magnetic field. Okay, so Earth magnetic field horizontal component will be what is it here? B cos theta. Remember this one? Yes or no? Earth magnetic field is not a straight line. It is like slanted one. So it will be what is it here? Like this it will be there. Dip I showed you, right? Like in a mobile I showed you dip and all. Yes or no? So it will make an angle theta. So this is a horizontal component which is a b cos theta. This is a vertical component, it will be b sin theta like this. Yes or no? So the question is that the real time in the sense, like for example, you are actually cycling and you are actually cutting the magnetic field of whom here? Earth's magnetic field or not? Yes, I know. So the Earth's magnetic field you're cutting, and how many spokes you have? 64. How many spokes you have here? 64. So the induced EMF generated, what is it here? E. He said that E. But now how many spokes were reduced here? 32. 32. Then what is the induced EMF? He saying. Will it change? Will it change, buddy? Never. So we know the formula of induced EMF. We know that what is it? Right? Half into B into, if it is a cycle tire like the cycle na, so like this one, spokes. Yes or no? Right? So B into what is it here? L square into omega. Yes or no? Now we know that we know what is it? What is it? Tell me. EMF does not depend on the n number of spokes. What is it? It does not depend. So how much EMF you will generate here? Same. So same E will be there. Then Anubrinta, you want to be doctor or nurse? Decide here itself. Nurse na sit with the Joshan. Doctor na sit with me. Nurse only. Decide it. Very good. Nurse, head nurse. Shall I? Gangadhar? Okay. Shall I move on, buddy? You understood or not? This question looks very big, but answer is E only. Same EMF will be there, right? Harish, you don't write it. Even after telling, nothing will be written. Idiot. Shall I do this question? Draw the figure. Draw the figure. Draw the figure. Enough. Draw the figure and write the answer. But Harisha, how many marks you got? Why? It's not put it. They put it. Okay. Okay. It's okay. No issue. You want to ruin my name? Ruin it, company. Madam, I tell me, ma'am. Experience also. Yeah, tell me, madam, when she started. What should I write? Chapter. Years experience. Just 20 years. Bala, Bala said it will be nice. Tell me, buddy, what is the answer now? Simple answer. Even it is a, you see, what is it I am asking you? The ring is, the conducting ring of radius are rolling without slipping. Rolling without slipping in the sense, it is been dropped. Okay. Like for example, it is there. Now rolling without slipping. You have studied in a moment of inertia and all 1 month you studied, right? Yes or no? Rotational dynamics. 2 months. I didn't teach. Who are you, Re? You are not my students. Okay, for example, rolling without slipping, na, like this buddy. The diagram would have given in a different manner. This is how it will be. Yes or no? Rolling without a slipping. Now, whatever manner they give, it doesn't matter for you. You know already the shortcut for it. Morning we discussed, right, one. What is it? The ring, the half ring was rotating. Did you remember that? Yes or no? Even the small area was also changing. What is the EMF it will be induced here? Half into B into R square into omega. Even though how much ever it rotates, if we ask P and Q also, here and here if it is P and Q also, here it is like anywhere he'll ask. The formula will be what is it here? Half into B into R square into omega. Clear? So which answer will be correct here? Option 2 will be correct. Clear? So it is area shift concept. Your class will be till 2:30. Till 2:30, 2:30 break. Finish, buddy. Yes or no? We did already. Just an idea I am trying to give you. So morning, whatever the concept we taught, same thing we are getting. Shall I move on now? Can you do this question? This is like magnetism and matter and EMI combination. Okay. This question you have to do it. Right. Really good question. Not buddy. You are looking at me like an Ainatara. What do you want? You want something? Tell me. Shall we start, buddy? The question is very simple, but before that, we should know that the Earth's magnetic. Did you finish writing? Okay. So now, if I say upon the Earth, okay, upon the Earth, there is definitely north to south magnetic field will be there. Yes, I know. We know that. But this magnetic field is, Earth whenever it rotates, it will rotate with this axis. It will rotate with this axis. But the magnetic field lines will be generated from this part to this part. Are you getting my point here? Magnetic field will be generated from not on this axis. This is a geometrical axis. Yes or no? But the field will be generated from the north of this one to south here. So that's why the Earth's magnetic field will be like this. Are you getting my point here? So north from this particular point the field will be like this now. This will be what is this one, horizontal component, vertical component. Means horizontal also you will have a magnetic field, vertical also you will have a magnetic field. So horizontally how much you will have here? So this is theta. So you will have a BH is equal to, you will have it as a B into what is it? Cos theta. Yes or no? B into cos theta. Generally, what is it now? You are saying that metal rod length 0.25. Metal rod is what is it here? 0.25 placed in a north to south position. Now, for example, this is a north, east. This is a north. This is a south position, and this is a west position. Yes or no? Right? Huh? Now, rod are you placing in this manner or not? You are placing the rod in this manner, and you are dragging it. Which direction are you dragging here? East direction you are drawing, right? Huh? Which means, like try to understand the situation. There is a magnetic field here in this manner. Which magnetic field is this one here? BH is equal to B cos theta times it is there, right? Huh? Now your rod is there. Which direction the rod will be going? In this direction or not? Rod is going in which direction here? In this direction with velocity. What is it here? B. What is the velocity of the B here? 10 centimeter per second. Now induced EMF you need to get it. Can you do it? Tell me what is the answer? What is the answer? Array, north to south magnetic field will be there. Yes or no? Obviously. You are actually moving in this manner. So simply what is the answer? EMF is equal to BLV, but here BHLV. Yes or no? But here B into cos theta into LV. Do it fast. Now tan theta already given. Cos theta you find out. How much? Tan 4 by 3 means cos will be how much here? Here 3 into 10 power minus 4. It will be how much? 3 by 5. Yes or no? Then L value is how much here? What is the L? 0.25. What about the V value? 10 into 10 power minus 2. Yes or no? Now give me the answer. So EMF is equals to 3 3 is a 9. 10 power 4, 10 power minus 2 means minus 1. It will be 0.05 into 10 power minus 5. Yes or no? Total answer how much I'll get? 9 5 is a 45. So E is equal to 9 5 is how much here? 45. Is there an answer here like that? Is there an answer? Is there an answer? No. Why? Is there an answer like that? Why? Because this V value is parallel to the magnetic field. Yes or no? So what is the answer I will get it here? 0. Yes or no? Because the magnetic field should be perpendicular to the speed. Yes or no? It's anti-parallel parallel. Huh? What is the answer now? 0. Even if you have a doubt now, you can do it a BHLV. So if I substitute also, I am not getting the answer here. Which means it is not correct. Clear? Any difficulty? So this diagram alone you remember always. Done? Shall I move on? But horizontally there is nothing is coming. Okay? Listen. Horizontally there is no answer you is getting here. What about the vertical component? Vertical component means a BB into LV. Can I do it like that? Then also what is the answer for me? See the magnetic field is in this manner. Okay? The conductor is moving in this direction. Will you get an answer? Check it. So B is equal to what is the here? B is equal to B sin theta means 3 into 10 power minus 4 sin theta will be 4 by 5 into answer here 0.25 into B value is 10 power minus 1. Will you get answer here? No. This comes now you have to write that answer. So possibility that two answers will be there because maybe it cuts the horizontal component, maybe it cut the vertical component also. Check the answer. If it is not coming now, it is parallel to it, so it is the answer 0. Clear? Anybody has a doubt here? Shall I move on? Do this question. An aeroplane with a wingspan of 50 meter is flying horizontally with a speed of 360 kilometers per hour over a place of vertical component of the Earth's magnetic field. You should be very careful. Right, right? So on the Earth, we have a two magnetic fields. Yes or no? Not a single magnetic field, but how many magnetic field will be there? Two. Right? Why? Because this is a Earth. Earth will have a dip angle is like this. So it will divide magnetic field in horizontal as well as the vertical. Am I correct here? This is B vertical and this will be B horizontal. Yes or no? Which means there is aeroplane is flying. Yes or no? So this aeroplane will cut horizontal and vertical, both are not. You note down the question, we'll solve it. It's an interesting question. First, horizontal component like this. Yes or no? Then vertical components also there. Can I say? So magnetic field is, this is a B horizontal component and this is a vertical component. I will draw the real time diagram so it will be easy for you. This is vertical component. What is this one here? BV. BV is nothing but B sin theta. BH means what is this one here? B cos theta. Now aeroplane is flying now. Listen, it is flying. Whichever direction it may be, it is flying. With velocity v, it has a wingspan of like this. Yes or no? Right? Now, few things you should be very clear. Now, I will write like this. EMF along the horizontal, upon earth, horizontal component. So, we will write horizontal component BH into V into L, BVL. Now, we see these two are parallel or perpendicular, BH and V. Parallel. What is this one here? Parallel to each other. Generally, the vector form of EMF will be like this, buddy. Vector form will be, what is it now? Wingspan L into BH cross V bar, or V bar cross B bar I can write. B bar cross B bar, but BH I can write. Now they are parallel, right? Here BH and V parallel. So BH and V parallel na, it will not generate any EMF. So EMF will be, what is it here? 0. Yes or no? What about a vertical component? Vertical component na, EMF is equal to B vertical component into V into L. Yes or no? Vertical component. Vertical component na, what is it? I can write it here. B times of sin theta into B into L. B magnetic field is how much here? 2 into 10 power minus 4. Sin theta is how much here? Is there any theta? Nothing. Entire BV value only they gave. No need to find it again. Entire BV value only, vertical component value itself they have given already. So which is a 2 times 10 power minus 4. Velocity how much they have given here? 360 kilometers per hour. You convert it, buddy. 360 kilometer per hour, 5 divided by 18 if I do na. How much rate? 2 5s? 18 to 20. 20 to 5, 25 is how much rate? 100, right? 100 meter per second. It is moving with 100 meter per second. So 110 square L, right? Length of the span is how much of 50. Total answer 1 volt. Then, guys, stop it. Thank you. See you then. Yeah, if you want to listen, na, I am putting into the one YouTube channel. You want to go, na? You can. No, I changed the name actually. I don't like it.